sure. Tell me, who are they? What are the six flags of Texas? Who is Texas? What countries have Texas been under?
Hmm. Mexico, which later is the Texas Revolution.
Okay.
Um, Two is Spain. Uh, Three is French. I don't know how they were able to get. You know how they were able?
I'm not sure either. We'll have to look that up.
There's four USA. There's five Texas itself, and six Texas something. That's why Six Flags is called Six Flags, because it was under six
Different.
countries.
Mm-hmm. How did Texas? How did the French become conqueror of Texas? You read it.
France claimed Texas through the explorations of Rene Roberts, Sieur de la Sada, who established a fort and settlement in 1685. La Sada intended to establish a colony at the mouth of the Mississippi River, but his ships ended up anchoring off the coast of Texas due to navigational errors and inaccurate maps. Fort St. Louis. The Sada established Fort St. Louis on Garcias Creek, a few miles inland from the Gulf of Mexico. The fort marked the first French attempt to colonize the Gulf Coast. The colony faced many challenges, including Native Americans, raids, epidemics, and harsh conditions. It survived until 1688. So,
16 from 16 what?
from 1685 to 1688. So it only lasted for about 30 years. That's how long they lasted.
And who conquered them?
La Salle.
Who?
La Salle.
What country?
Texas.
Look it up. Let's see. Who conquered? Who took Texas from the French? Let's find out. Because I don't. That answer you just gave me didn't sound like the right answer. I think you was giving me some fluff.
It was an AI generated answer. See? Spain. So I had to do Mexico. Then I had to do Mexico next. And then it had to be USA.
But the Spanish had Texas first. Is what I always thought.
1762. Spain took Texas from France in 1762.
So it was the French, then the Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Spanish lost to the Mexicans because they revolted against the Spanish.
Yeah, and
then the Texans came and
they beat Mexico, and then they wanted the U.S. to become a part of the USA.
Right.
So Napoleon sold Louisiana. I didn't even know Napoleon the French.
Mm-hmm.
Guess that's why there's like French stuff in New Orleans.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You putting the pieces together. That's exactly it.
In 1803, Napoleon sold Louisiana to the United States, which included all of the territory France had claimed, including Texas. The dispute was settled in 1819 with the Adams on this treaty, which gave Florida to the United States in exchange for the United States giving up its claim to Texas. So they first started off as, so I guess the U.S. or Texas was the U.S. state, and then they just decided to trade for Florida.
Read that again.
In,
Read it loud.
in 1803, Napoleon sold Louisiana to the United States, which included all of the territory France had claimed, including Texas. The dispute was settled in 1819 with the Adams-Arms Treaty, which gave Florida to the United States in exchange for the United States giving up its claim to Texas.
I don't think that's right. I want to challenge that. Flag on the play. I want to challenge that, sir. I gotta come check that out because I don't think they're telling the truth on the AI generated. Because this is what I think. The Louisiana Purchase was not part of the Florida deal. The Louisiana Purchase, they sold stuff from Louisiana all the way up to like Canada.
Brush your teeth, okay. A few more minutes, Dad. He gotta brush his teeth and he has that test tomorrow.
Okay, well go ahead, go to bed.
Well, no, like I'm gonna brush Makai's teeth and stuff,
Okay,
and then after that, come on, Makai.
but I don't think that the Spanish, because the Spanish, listen to what was happening. America had the 13 colonies.
Mm-hmm.
And the Spanish had Florida. That's why they have all the Spanish names. Florida is like flower for Florida. So the Spanish had that. England had from Maine all the way to Georgia. And the French, they had Louisiana. How can the French give away something that the Spanish owns? If they own Florida, how can they make a deal for the Spanish? These are three different countries.
Yeah.
Because if I own Florida and I'm Spanish, and you own the 13 colonies, which is all of America from Maine to Georgia, and your mama owns Texas or Louisiana. Your mama owns Louisiana. I own Spain. You own the 13 colonies.
Mm-hmm.
I can't give away something that's not mine.
Yeah.
So I think the AI answer was wrong. So I'm telling you that even when you're growing up, you got to check the physical books. Because AI, it does tell stuff that's not true. So in order to know for real, like you got to go to a more credible source. Let's see. You got something?
Yes, the United States acquired Florida. Still, yeah. How did the U.S.?
No, let me show you there. Let's go. How did the United States acquire Florida? And let's come to one of these answers down here.
In 1819, after years of negotiations, Secretary of State John Quincy Adams achieved it with the signing of Florida Purchase Treaty. Let's see. How does the Spanish colonization of Florida Peninsula began at St. Augustine in 1565. By the 17th century, the Spanish began coming under attack from Native Americans defending their ancestral homelands, and English colonists encroaching from the north. Developed the United States in 1819 after years of negotiations. The Secretary of State John Quincy Adams achieved a diplomatic coup with the signing of Florida Purchase Treaty, which officially put Florida into the U.S. at no cost via the U.S. assumption of some $5 million of claims by U.S. citizens against me. So did you spot it?
Instead of what you read with the AI.
Yeah.
The AI said the French gave it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think that was right. And I'm still going to do some more research because, I just remember that's not how I remember it from school. That's not how I remember them teaching that. And like I said, if I own France or Louisiana, you own the 13 colonies, and your mama own Florida and Spain. I can't give nothing away that is not mine.
Yeah.
We all came over here and conquered the land. So we all came over here and took something. This wasn't ours in the first place, and we came over here and took it. Right?
Right.
So now, you think I'm just going to let you give my stuff away?
Mm.
That's probably not going to happen. Go brush your teeth, man. I had a good time learning. Letting you teach me and me teach you. Let me get up.
I still don't know.
Probably so.
You want a blanket or something?
You gonna stay the night though?
Probably so, because I wanted to get up early and see him go to school.
Okay.
And then I was going to call my assistant if he had enough time to talk to her so he could hear me talk to him, because I was, like to let him see and hear how somebody else in another country
What
helps.
time is that gonna be?
The dude is up. He's in the Philippines, so
But what time were you planning on calling?
shit, I call it anytime.
Because he gets up around 6:30 and then we leave around 7:10. So.
Cool. We can do it on the ride to school.
Okay. I have Junior too.
I'm just saying, however. I just want him to hear how the conversation goes, and then seeing how somebody in another country is working with us, helping us to create this, to really bring your game to life, to bring your ideas to life. This is not grandpa. Grandpa is showing you money as a team sport. So that's what I want him to see.
Okie doke.
Go brush your teeth. Have a good night, baby.
I'm gonna take a break and then I'll be up in an hour or so to clean up. Just letting you know.